Hey, what's up everybody? Another video for you guys and more Balisongs added to my collection. All vintage again. Man, if this guy keeps bringing stuff in, I'm going to have to start selling some of my stuff to come up with money because I'm just trying to get anything that comes in that's good. There were some that I passed up because they definitely looked used. And right off the bat, he had a little Batanga. It's a cute little booger. So it was only about that long, and it was one to where all the scales were bone. There was no brass fittings or anything to the outside of it. It's just, man, it looked pretty damn old, and it needed a lot of work. Some of the scales were a little beat up, like somebody had that as their favorite little knife and used it a lot. And then he had some that were just some of the cheapies from the 80s. There were just cast metal handles and whatnot. So one of them I might go back and get. It was cheap enough. The other two were a little bit beat for what I wanted. Otherwise, these three, only one of them, just the sheath, looks like it might have been carried around. But man, very little. The knives themselves on a couple of them are like mint freaking condition. One of them, the sheath and the knife, looks mint condition. So I got two of the same type of knife, but the sheaths are different. The one that looks like it was possibly a carry around has canvas sheath, kind of like what they gave you with the original Balisongs USA knives or Benchmade or whatever. So just nice nylon sheath. The other one has the traditional leather pouch type sheath, which is pretty freaking cool. And looks like it's really thin leather, and then they got something like on the flap or whatever, some kind of material or whatever that's soft, so the leather doesn't stain up the knife. It's nicely made, but thin leather, and then it's stamped with logos and stuff. The other one, which was the first one I grabbed because brand new in the frickin' box. It's one made by Frost, so I'm going to show that now. And looking this one up, a lot of them did this. Frost, Valor, Taylor, whatever, when it came to themed type knives for the names, they'd use the same name for different types. This one, not only did it look like it was different handle types possibly, it was also different sizes. Otherwise, this one's a Frost Cutlery, the Ninja 3 butterfly knife, model F425. This is the big one. This is definitely one to where you flip it, and if it's hitting your fingers, knuckles long enough, they're gonna get sore, man. It's got some heavy freaking solid brass handles. It is a nice knife. Otherwise, I say the Ninja 3, so it's got a picture of a ninja with a picture on the ninja of a ninja. And then there's like another ninja that looks like it's popping up from his shoulder. It's a crazy ass looking picture. Otherwise, if you guys can't see the picture on the blade, it's the same one that's on the box. So it's got a large ninja. Looks like he's getting ready to throw a moon star. And then kind of more silhouetted in white. Got a ninja holding a sword. And then the one that's kind of off of the arm and shoulder, I don't know what the freaking hell they're trying. It literally looks like he's tossing a freaking air swab. I can't tell what it is, man. It just screams 80s. The artwork is not the greatest. Otherwise, really cool to have the box. Trying to show you there up close. It doesn't even pick it up good. Yeah, it's the one that's off to his shoulder there. It's like he's jumping up from behind or whatever. I'm going to chuck my fucking ear swab at you. It looks like a freaking ear swab. It doesn't look like a dart. It doesn't look like a knife. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, but whatever, man. So anyways, it's the knife. Let's see, man. Big freaking knife. And this one has like grooves going down the handles on how they did the brass, also on the latch, which gives it a nice texture. It's a good one for flipping, other than it is heavy. God damn these cameras. Will I ever get a computer with a good working camera? Probably snot. It's hard to tell. It looks like everybody else had the same problem I'm having. So maybe they did all look the same. Otherwise, it's just straight up and down the handles. It's got these little lines cut into it. So it's got this nice textured look. Really looks cool when the light hits it just right. Gives a neat effect. Otherwise, let's see. Idea on how big this son of a bitch is. Looks like it's right at about 6 inches closed. Then blade type, just surgical steel, Japan. And like I say, it's got that same picture that's on the box. It just says Ninja 3. And then below that, it's just got the Frost Cutlery logo. Man, just big freaking knife. That's why it's heavy. Solid. Not this sandwiched crap that you see nowadays, man. It's a heavy freaking knife. Now for the thing that just made me go, holy freaking shit. Because, I can't remember which video, but one of them I did a year or so back, where I found some, butterfly knives. It could have been a few years back, anyways. It's one where I found a butterfly knife or two at my local pawn shop. Anyways, they had some of these, and I think they were well over $100. And they were possibly a little bigger, maybe. I just can't remember. But I don't think the sheaths were the leather type. On this first sheath I'm going to show you, I think it was more like a green vinyl or something, so I think they just had some transitions. And these two knives on age, I'm figuring maybe 70s and 80s. That seems to be what this guy has in his collection. It's all 70s and 80s. Just a few new-ish type ones. Otherwise, this is a Gutmann original Balisong. Here's the little leather sheath. Just says Balisong stamped on it. Yeah, just original Balisong. But all handmade. Which, even that it's pretty damn thin on the leather, I'll take this over a nylon sheath anytime, man. I like anything that's handmade. This just makes it look more authentic. And man, I don't know who they were going through in the Philippines to make these, but man, beautiful. And then some type of white bone. Both of them have white bone. This one's spottier. It's got more of a texture. And then see, the scales aren't rounded off. Show you the end of it there. So they did have different ones to where it was like the usual, where they were rounded off, like most of the Batangas that I find. Like I say, man, everything right down to the latch, just beautifully fitted. This one actually has a number on it. It's 11/524, and then on the other side it just says hand forged Philippines, and then on the top of the blade towards the tang it says original Balisong. So hopefully that will show up. Not easy. Yeah, you guys may just have to find some still images of this type. It shows up good to the naked eye. It's kind of light on the way they did it. It's almost like it's been laser etched. I don't know. It's just lightly done, but it shows up okay once you get the light to hit it good. Otherwise, just really nice quality. And like I say, the sheath, it's leather, and then it's almost like some type of velvet that they put on the inside. I don't think they use it. Yeah. Okay, it's just for the top. They got this velvet type stuff for the top flap. Inside the main pouch area, it's just thin leather. I have no idea what type of leather. Very nice. Now this, it's basically, you can tell they were trying to copy Balisong USA, Pacific Cutlery. So I'm just going to read this to you. It just says, Philippine, Balisong, and then, barely read, made in oh, I can barely read that. This one, all the stitching for the writing is in kind of a metallic green, but it's on black, so it blends in. I think I've seen it in blue also. Otherwise, very similar sheath to what they'd give you if you got a Balisong USA branded. Nice heavy sheath. Like I say, there's no way I can get it to where you guys could read that. Yeah, this damn camera just shows some green area there where the writing is, but it looks nice. And it is well made. The stitching is nice and heavy, so they give you a good nylon sheath. This one, let's see, I think this one was a little chunkier. Gotta clean it up. Is this chunkier? Okay, this one's bigger. Or maybe the same size, but just chunkier. Yeah, I have no idea on the model on this one. Otherwise, like I say, similar type bone, where it's the white bone, but this one's definitely chunkier than the other. And And that's chunkier. They pretty much did it the same way, where it's, instead of rounded, it's just tapered off on the sides. Yeah, it still says on the blade, hand forged Philippines, but that area is kind of faded. Otherwise, where it says on original Balisong on the blade, that shows up good, so maybe the camera will pick it up. Otherwise, once again, really nice blade. Let's see something here. Yeah, it's the exact same stamp, so. See if it'll show up. A little better. Let me check something. I'd swear this damn thing had it to where I can change the settings. Or snot. Nope, I'm stuck with it. Okay, it's just not going to show it good. Always seems to be the problem, is trying to get a good close-up to where to zoom in. I'm using just the regular camera program that does video on Windows 11. It's not the greatest, but the other one that I used to use, it seems to crash occasionally. Usually when I'm about finished with the damn video, it'll just stop. And then it screws up the file to where I gotta just start over again. Otherwise, other than their pretty high prices, if you guys want to see some more of these types or whatever, right now, still the best website just to check out some cool knives. Like I said, their prices are pretty high. Is just Arizona Knives. They got a lot of old school Balisongs and whatnot, and they occasionally get ones that are really freaking old. Especially when it's the old Batanga knives and whatnot. They got some that go back to like World War II and stuff and older. Maybe as far back as the 1920s. So these have been around for a long time. So, finally got to do a fairly long video. Never know when she's going to wake up. It's the thing with my mom. She sleeps a lot, but she's 92, so she's allowed to. So, at least this time I didn't get interrupted. So, have a good one, everybody. I gotta figure out how to sell some of my stuff, man, or something to come up with some more cash, because I have a feeling he's just gonna keep bringing these out. He says he's got a whole bunch of them, but where he displays them in the store, it's just little knife cases, so he can only put in so many. So I think he's just bringing out a few at a time. So I'm just gonna have to keep frequently stopping there and see what he's got. Hopefully he'll get some more nice stuff in like these. So later, everybody.